Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor. Last time we defeated the weird looking human in this room. And I also forgot to equip one accessory on Silas, but I fixed that. It's this one that raises endurance by 3. And we broke the creepy crystal that it's said to be able to control people. Probably not the best thing to be lying around, so good thing that I broke it. And now let's keep going through the mines.
Really?
Hey, did you see that? What is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I'd hope to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. A dragon? You mean one of those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off.
Look.
This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
Luck is on our side that we caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame it has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magla too. Dragons are ancient and strong magla flows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't take this decision lightly, Silas. On that note, let's push on, quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in for the fight of our lives. But there's monsters around here too. Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. Understood, let's go. Well, you say that, but... Well,
Watch out!
I did buy some items for a specific purpose. For now, let's pick this up. And... let's say that in the demo I did go around it, but I feel drawn to it. I want to see what things lie behind it. So, hey, what do you think you're doing?
No, stop.
Not good. On your gun now. It comes for us. This might have been a bad
Can't say
idea.
I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good. Just
Maybe
so
both.
we're clear. Slaying the things beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
We're on a mission. We
Okay.
won't turn back for anything. Not even a dragon.
Let's go.
Yeah! Let's start by getting... I mean, hopefully it's weak to ice. Like, I haven't checked.
Freeze.
Okay, good.
In the name of justice.
It would have been kind of funny if it ended up not being weak to ice. But we're fine. Now, the thing is, this is probably going to be how... or, well, not how, but a key to winning.
Let's try this.
Lowering its defense.
Blades ready, lads?
Cause with this, I get
I've got this.
guaranteed ice damage,
Right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
We can.
which means I get more turns to hit it with ice, which
Now,
deals
what's the
200
plan?
damage. That is amazing.
Warrior.
So, let's hit it big with one of these.
No
150.
Need to rush this.
I think we can do it.
Power of heroes.
I think we can do it. Let's see how it does against this. Okay.
Badly wounded.
Oh, okay.
Anyone heal him?
Still doable.
Freeze!
I'm still confident,
Their
kinda.
weakness.
I'm not out of this yet.
We're gonna use another ice chunk for 3 turns.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's see.
And we're gonna heal Stroll. This is 100, this is
Yeah.
100.
My thanks.
Okay,
Let's stay calm. Let's go.
now Bliss
Ice!
for more damage.
In the
Amazing.
name of justice, I call upon
And
royal power within.
another round of 2 of
Sound
these
all
hits.
back.
We're doing good. Half health. Fireball. Okay. That's fine.
Please,
Totally fine. We resist fire on our warriors.
please,
I think we get it. I think we get it.
You hit their weakness.
in the name of justice.
I'm going to refresh the debuff. Because next turn it
This should
runs
work.
out.
Swordplay comes as
Oh,
easily
it's
to me
Dax.
as breathing.
I didn't know that. He has 2 arrows pointing down,
They're mine.
so his defense should be even low.
Might
I'm
not
not
have
gonna do it. No, no, no. I'm gonna throw another ice chunk for turns.
Point them right in their weak
It's
spot.
okay.
Let's see how much damage we do now.
Ice!
233.
Can't afford to
Okay.
hold back.
Does it stack? I don't remember how much I did last time,
No holding
but it was
back.
around there, more or
I'll
less.
cut you down.
No need to rush this.
In any case, I think we're doing pretty well. 50 HP to all allies could
I'll
save
handle
our
this.
asses.
I knew you'd help.
So why not?
Helpful as ever.
Tail swipe. Okay. I thought it would attack everyone with that. I panicked a little.
Let's
But
go.
yeah, I think we got it.
Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
I do not have any
Hold
more
on.
ice
I
chunks.
call upon royal power within.
We should probably be fine. We got a crit, even better.
With one
I love
strike,
you, Stroll.
still standing.
Let's fight as power. I can't
And
afford to.
it might go down this
Hack and
very
slash.
turn.
I die hard. Swordplay comes
Come on,
as the
Grius,
power
you
of
got this.
heroes.
Yes! We beat the dragon! I can't believe that, wow.
Not bad.
I for sure thought I was gonna get destroyed, but
Not
damn.
bad at all.
Okay. Let's put a point in strength. I know it's a bit weird to be doing all the stats, but since we're going to be changing archetypes, I think it's fine to be a bit of a jack of all trades, even if we do focus more on magic. So that's my
Nice.
reasoning.
I
for
feel
now.
stronger already.
Strength
Okay.
is only what you make of it.
Okay. Man, that was really cool. That was close. Somehow we managed to drive it off. It wasn't even close. Never thought I'd ever find off a dragon. You'll never cease to amaze me.
Well,
Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment the dragon woke up. Woke up. English. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Threat much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves.
Hey,
Sorry to interrupt, but look at that! Over there, isn't that a treasure chest? That's right, that's why I fought this dragon. 3 items in the ground, 1 in the chest. Selling stuff, and selling stuff. I mean, kind of expected, and the big one.
this is amazing.
Now that's not bad. Not
Wow.
bad at all.
Dragon's Indignation. A great sword embodying the fury of a dragon. And it can even be purified at a church. Let's equip that straight away. I'm thinking Stroll. That's... Wait, yeah, okay, there we go. Wow, it's double. more than double of recurrent attacks. That is amazing. I am very glad I did this. It was definitely worth the few items we had to buy. And also all the enemies seem to have run away or something. There were teeth, those human thing teeths in the area. If they spot you, you go back to the beginning. I don't know if there's a limit of how many times you can get spotted. I don't know. It happened to me in the demo like once because I was rushing a bit.
Look.
Oh, I thought it was voiced. Look, isn't that the exit? It is, we can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for the moment.
What?
Oh no, could it be? Oh, it's mad.
Look!
A dragon's roar, and you feel the shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here? That.
No, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. Hey, trailer moment. This happens as well if you don't wake it up, which is a bit weird. Like, this definitely feels more realistic if you do wake it up and it runs away from you. Because you would imagine it gets mad. Hey, a trophy!
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself! I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
There's climate thingies in the corner.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
That must have been hard.
Still, it opened my eyes. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit his highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Or I'm exhausted, whichever you prefer. So, back in one of these. Oh, they won't let me. I was wondering if there would be another one of those weird gold bugs that we saw last time. We were like at night camping out. They really don't want me going anywhere, huh? I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for, or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes. Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad. Ah, for sure. I can't wait to be back in that huge city, with more freedom than last time to properly explore it. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. That's gonna be tough to get him back on power. Like, we're gonna say he came back from the dead or something. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the place without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them.
You're kidding.
I cannot believe it's not just you, but Stroll and Grius have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That magma was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful, clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep. Yep, okay. And there's probably nothing else to do since you tell me to go back every time I try to walk out. So let's sleep.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Yeah, it's better if you do the voice acting.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
What? I don't get to Pet Plateau? No, come on. I
The
want to
royal
Pet
funeral
Plateau.
draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Good.
Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Tread. So apparently we made it through, so we can go the rest of the way there. Better that way, I suppose. So let's go. But we need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal
Let's
capital.
go.
We can wait no longer. Are you ready? I mean,
Great.
yeah.
Let's move out.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
That day sure went by fast. Compared to the previous one, at least.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort, sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Yeah, let's see how he's doing.
You okay? Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Rousseau fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Gee, if it isn't a
Milady?
mysterious woman.
Welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Holy shit, dude. That voice? Wow. Yeah, she's the one.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
And nighttime, my goodness.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
We are so bad.
Here we go.
Grease went ahead. Let's hurry after him. It looks so good and so open and welcoming and everything. What do you have to say?
Stop!
May I ask you to step away from the accumulator? That goes double for one of your tribe. Okay, fuck you. Damn, Elda, I can spare no more of my time entertaining your stupidity. If you have no business here, then be gone. You're getting in the way of my work. I don't miss it anymore, thank you. This journey was a rough one. I came across a horde of gobarns. Gobarns. And thought I was gonna die. I suppose it is reckless to be in this line of work with just a plain old horse-drawn carriage. If I only had a gauntlet runner. Wait, what's the point of complaining to an elder? I must be more exhausted than I thought. What is it with these people, man? Stroll, please say something nice to me. Can I speak with you? Yeah.
Now then.
I wonder what the lodging Grease mentioned is like. Can't wait to actually get some rest for once. Yeah, that would probably be nice. Also, the thing I said about the voices... Shut up. I do like how everyone sounds. Like, not only that lady. Stroll, Grease... Everyone sounds amazing. I think they are just the right voices for this kind of game. So this is Sunshade Row. Seems like a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? We can try. Hello.
Do you need something?
The Hush Honeybee Inn. Only bad sorts of folk in there, you know? Well, go at your own risk, I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down there and there are... Go down that and there will be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. I really need to get working on my English capabilities, because I suck at reading. Oh, hello. Picture. That accursed landlord. I told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me. Hey, you fancy a riddle? What is one sure to find the kind heart in this country? Yeah, not here, that's for sure. Right up those gallows. Oh my god. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes. By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? Some bee place or something?
Yeah.
Ah, the honeybee. What business might one have here? That was a really dark joke. When will the next execution weigh? Ew, you are nasty. Ew, what the hell is wrong with you, woman? God.
What am I supposed to do here? Idiot peasant.
Okay, dude.
Come on!
Someone's shouting from upstairs, but don't let it get to you. You haven't done anything wrong. You say it. Ooh. Glum. If it's an igniter shop, they're doing a good job disguising it. Either way, we need to be somewhere else right now. I believe this one only opens at night. If I remember right from the demo. I might be misremembering. I don't know.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
I don't even know why I bothered trying to speak with people, man.
What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Yeah, probably.
Oi, you there?
What are you doing here? This isn't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an Elda. I see, so that's why. Is that right? Ah, I won't try, mate. For both our sakes. We know how it is being put through the ringer too. Sorry about picking a fight with you. Well then, someone with not a terrible attitude. Hi, Grievous. Grievous, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Don't you worry, nearly all of Sunshade Row and you're dead. None of us here will go running our mouths now. How nice.
This place.
Let's go in. Finally, a place to get proper rest. Something's good cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home.
You know, in situations like this, usually one barks, but I think it's not appropriate here.
Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Now I feel bad.
I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grievous had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
Oh, Stroll can't handle spice. Poor guy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted bidao. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grievous, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
Yeah, seems pretty... yeah, stupid.
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves. but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Very well.
Look at that.
It feels nice. Maria's room. She's not there, I guess. Ah, there she is. Hello.
Please enjoy your stay.
Dries and I go some ways back. Please make yourselves at home. Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Did you need something?
Nothing in particular.
You're here for no reason. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Aww.
Do you know how to read?
Just a little.
Well, since you're here, let's all read it together, okay?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
Oh, she's so cute.
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
Do you help out every day? I imagine so, but...
Do you help out every day?
Mm-hmm. It's lots and lots of work, but it's fun too. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard.
If something bad ever happens to Maria, I'm going to do bad things to everyone. I must protect this child with every fiber of my being. She is too precious.
Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
Aww.
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Yeah.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. See, my goodness, she's the greatest. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
And there we go.
Thank you.
The healer archetype. On the right armpit. Weird place, but okay. I can sense the embodiment of the healer from Maria.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
Oh, this has the potential of being very bad. Oh, but it'll be fine. Surely.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed.
Oh, actual book. Let's go.
Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life.
She's literally just like me. I can't read either.
What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal. All live in safety. And the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting. And everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
It's fine.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.